Master your emotions with this powerful Zen secret? In the quiet folds of history, there exist timeless tales that teach us how to navigate the tumultuous seas of human emotions. One such story is about a sage named Rishi, whose journey of mastering emotions began as a sensitive young boy in a serene village surrounded by rolling hills and tranquil rivers. His journey serves as a roadmap for anyone seeking emotional balance and inner peace. This story offers profound insights and actionable lessons that can transform the way we understand and manage our feelings. The art of controlling emotions is not just about suppressing feelings or pretending they do not exist. It is about understanding their roots, transforming their energy, and creating a harmonious relationship with oneself and the world. Through Rishi's life, we will explore practical techniques, inspiring anecdotes, and philosophical reflections that provide a comprehensive guide to mastering emotions. 1. The early life of Rishi: sensitivity as a catalyst for growth. Rishi's journey began amidst the serenity of his village, where he witnessed the destructive power of unchecked emotions. Families torn apart by anger, friendships destroyed by jealousy, and communities burdened by sorrow ignited a fire within him to understand emotions and help others regain control. Sitting beneath a majestic Bodhi tree, Rishi found inspiration in the flowing river, whose calming nature mirrored the impermanence of emotions. This realization became the foundation of his quest for emotional mastery. Journaling his thoughts, he identified emotional patterns in himself and others, transforming his sensitivity into insight. Through observing nature, Rishi saw emotions as fleeting and interconnected phenomena. He meditated on the cycles of change, realizing that clinging to emotions only led to suffering. Guided by village sages, he learned mindful breathing, anchoring himself in the present moment and cultivating inner peace. Rishi categorized emotions, tracing anger to unmet expectations and jealousy to feelings of inadequacy. This understanding allowed him to reframe emotions as teachers rather than obstacles. He developed techniques like visualizing himself as a tree, rooted in stability yet open to growth, to navigate emotional turbulence. As his understanding deepened, Rishi shared his insights with others, organizing gatherings to discuss emotional challenges. These meetings fostered collective healing and a sense of community. His empathy and non-judgmental approach created a safe space for others to express themselves. During a storm that struck the village, Rishi's calm leadership united the community, guiding them in breathing exercises under the Bodhi tree. He transformed fear into resilience. His teachings began to spread, drawing travelers who sought his wisdom and reinforcing the universality of emotional struggles. Despite challenges and moments of doubt, Rishi embraced difficulties as opportunities for growth. He remembered the lesson of the river, to flow with change rather than resist it. Over time, he cultivated equanimity, welcoming emotions as integral to the human experience. Rishi's journey from sensitivity to strength exemplifies the transformative power of self-awareness and mindfulness. His story continues to inspire others to see emotions as catalysts for growth and connection. 2. The mentor's wisdom: lessons from Sage Ananda. Determined to delve deeper, Rishi sought guidance from Sage Ananda, a master of the human mind who lived high in the mountains. Ananda's wisdom revolved around observing emotions without judgment and understanding their origins. Under his mentorship, Rishi practiced mindfulness, learning to watch his emotions rise and fall like waves. Years of rigorous training taught Rishi the art of emotional observation, but even with this newfound awareness, he struggled to maintain control in moments of emotional heat. Recognizing this, Ananda imparted a key insight. True mastery lies in befriending emotions, not suppressing them. Emotions, he explained, are like wild horses. Taming them requires understanding and compassion. To illustrate, Ananda shared a metaphor. Imagine you are holding a cup of hot tea. The tea represents your emotions. If you grip the cup tightly, you will get burned. If you throw it away, you lose its value. The key is to hold it gently and mindfully, appreciating its warmth without letting it harm you. This metaphor became a guiding principle for Rishi. With this wisdom, Rishi began applying these lessons to his daily life. When anger arose, he paused to identify its source, often finding unmet expectations or unresolved fears at its core. Instead of reacting impulsively, he allowed the emotion to flow naturally, observing it until it subsided. This practice not only brought him clarity but also deepened his understanding of himself and others. One pivotal exercise Ananda taught was emotional tracing, where Rishi would follow an emotion back to its root cause. For instance, if he felt jealousy, he would trace it to feelings of inadequacy or comparison. By addressing the root rather than the surface, Rishi transformed his inner struggles into opportunities for growth. Over time, Rishi noticed a profound shift in his interactions with others. He became a source of calm and understanding, often using Ananda's teachings to help others navigate their emotional challenges. His ability to listen without judgment and offer thoughtful guidance earned him respect and admiration in his village. Ananda also introduced Rishi to a meditative practice called the mirror of the mind. In this practice, Rishi visualized his mind as a still lake. When an emotion surfaced, it was like a pebble dropping into the water, creating ripples. Instead of reacting to the ripples, Rishi focused on the stillness beneath. This exercise helped him maintain balance even in the face of intense emotional waves. One significant moment in Rishi's training occurred during a heated village dispute. Called upon to mediate, he applied Ananda's teachings. Rather than taking sides, he encouraged each party to voice their feelings, fostering understanding and resolution. This experience solidified Rishi's belief in the power of mindful communication and emotional awareness. Rishi's journey with Ananda marked a turning point in his life. By embracing emotions as allies rather than adversaries, he discovered a path to inner peace and resilience. His transformation from a sensitive observer to a mindful leader became a beacon of hope, inspiring those around him to seek harmony within themselves and their relationships. Through these teachings, Rishi's legacy as a guide to emotional mastery began to take root, spreading the timeless wisdom of compassion and mindfulness to all who crossed his path. 3. Personal reflections: the importance of self-compassion. Inspired by Ananda's guidance, Rishi turned inward, exploring the triggers and patterns behind his emotional reactions. He discovered that self-compassion, treating himself with the same kindness he extended to others, was a powerful tool. Harsh self-criticism, he realized, only exacerbated negative emotions. By embracing himself with gentleness, he began transforming emotions like anger and sorrow into catalysts for positive action. For example, Rishi learned to channel anger into advocating for justice and sorrow into acts of empathy. This transformation not only healed his inner world, but also empowered him to guide others. When he felt anger, he paused to understand its source, often uncovering a sense of injustice. By channeling this energy, he became a voice for fairness and equity in his community. Similarly, his sorrow evolved into a wellspring of empathy, enabling him to connect deeply with others' struggles and offer meaningful support. Self-compassion also reshaped Rishi's relationship with failure. He started viewing mistakes not as evidence of inadequacy, but as opportunities for growth. This mindset shift allowed him to embrace challenges with resilience and determination. Ananda's teachings reinforced this perspective, encouraging Rishi to approach life's setbacks as integral parts of the journey. By reflecting on his failures with a compassionate lens, Rishi identified valuable lessons and applied them to future endeavors. One pivotal practice that emerged from this journey was the art of self-forgiveness. Rishi realized that holding on to guilt or regret only prolonged his suffering. By acknowledging his imperfections and forgiving himself, he experienced a profound sense of liberation. This practice became a cornerstone of his emotional well-being, empowering him to move forward with clarity and purpose. Over time, Rishi's self-compassion radiated outward, influencing his interactions with others. He became more patient and understanding, often reminding those around him of the importance of treating themselves with kindness. His journey inspired others to adopt similar practices, fostering a culture of empathy and mutual support within his community. Through these transformations, Rishi exemplified the profound impact of self-compassion. His story serves as a reminder that treating oneself with gentleness is not a sign of weakness but a pathway to strength and growth. By embracing his humanity, Rishi unlocked a deeper connection with himself and the world around him, paving the way for a life of purpose and fulfillment. 4. Teaching others, practical applications of emotional control. Word of Rishi's transformation spread, drawing people from all walks of life to his humble hermitage. Among his visitors were 1. Lila, a young woman plagued by anxiety. Lila's chronic worry left her in constant turmoil. Rishi taught her to honor her emotions without resistance, viewing them as temporary clouds in the sky. Through mindfulness and acceptance, Lila found solace and regained her peace. 2. Arjun, a man consumed by anger. Arjun's anger disrupted both his personal and professional life. Rishi helped him see anger as a messenger of unmet needs. By pausing and practicing mindfulness, Arjun learned to express his feelings constructively, transforming anger into a force for growth. 3. Meera, a mother struggling with grief. Meera had lost a loved one and felt trapped in her sorrow. Rishi guided her to find meaning in her pain, encouraging her to channel her grief into acts of kindness and support for others in similar situations. This transformation brought healing to Meera and inspired those around her. Through these interactions, Rishi demonstrated that emotions, when understood and harnessed, become allies rather than adversaries. His teachings empowered others to navigate their emotional landscapes with clarity and grace. The role of stories in emotional mastery. Stories like Rishi's illustrate the universal struggle with emotions and offer relatable lessons. Consider the following examples. The bamboo and the storm. A bamboo grove withstands fierce winds by bending rather than breaking. Similarly, emotional resilience lies in flexibility and acceptance. The pot of boiling water. When a potato, an egg, and coffee beans are placed in boiling water, each reacts differently. The potato softens, the egg hardens, and the coffee beans transform the water. This metaphor reminds us that our response to adversity shapes our outcome. The archer and the target. An archer's focus determines whether the arrow hits the mark. Emotions, like the archer's thoughts, must be steady and intentional to achieve desired outcomes. These stories emphasize that emotions are not inherently good or bad. They are tools that can shape our experiences. Rishi used them to illustrate the importance of perspective and self-awareness, inspiring others to approach their emotions with curiosity and respect. As Rishi continued sharing his wisdom, he saw profound changes in those who sought his guidance. Villagers began embracing emotional awareness, transforming their struggles into strengths. Through his teachings, Rishi fostered a community rooted in understanding, resilience, and compassion, a testament to the power of emotional mastery. 5. Practical techniques for emotional control. Building on Rishi's teachings, here are practical steps to control emotions. 1. Practice mindfulness. Regular meditation helps cultivate awareness of emotional patterns. By dedicating a few minutes daily to mindfulness, individuals can observe their thoughts and emotions without judgment, fostering clarity and calmness. 2. Pause before reacting. Create a moment of reflection between stimulus and response. This brief pause allows time to assess the situation and choose a thoughtful reaction rather than an impulsive one. 3. Identify triggers. Understanding what provokes emotional reactions is key to managing them. By journaling or reflecting on past experiences, individuals can uncover recurring patterns and address the root causes of their emotions. 4. Transform emotions. Redirect negative emotions into constructive actions. For example, anger can fuel positive change when channeled into advocating for justice, while sorrow can inspire acts of kindness and empathy. 5. Cultivate self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and patience. Recognize that mistakes and setbacks are part of the human experience, and use them as opportunities for growth rather than self-criticism. 6. Engage in journaling. Writing down emotional experiences can provide clarity and insight. Journaling helps individuals process their feelings, identify patterns, and track their progress in emotional control. 7. Seek connection. Sharing emotions with trusted individuals can alleviate their intensity. Open and honest communication fosters understanding and strengthens relationships. The power of breathwork. Rishi also emphasized the importance of breathwork. Simple practices like deep diaphragmatic breathing can instantly calm the nervous system, creating a space for rational thought amidst emotional storms. By focusing on slow, steady breaths, individuals can anchor themselves in the present moment and regain control over their reactions. These techniques, grounded in Rishi's teachings, offer practical tools for mastering emotions. When applied consistently, they empower individuals to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace, transforming emotional struggles into opportunities for growth. 6. A lifelong journey, Rishi's legacy. Building on Rishi's teachings, here are practical steps to control emotions. 1. Practice mindfulness. Regular meditation helps cultivate awareness of emotional patterns. By dedicating a few minutes daily to mindfulness, individuals can observe their thoughts and emotions without judgment, fostering clarity and calmness. 2. Pause before reacting. Create a moment of reflection between stimulus and response. This brief pause allows time to assess the situation and choose a thoughtful reaction rather than an impulsive one. 3. Identify triggers. Understanding what provokes emotional reactions is key to managing them. By journaling or reflecting on past experiences, individuals can uncover recurring patterns and address the root causes of their emotions. 4. Transform emotions. Redirect negative emotions into constructive actions. For example, anger can fuel positive change when channeled into advocating for justice, while sorrow can inspire acts of kindness and empathy. 5. Cultivate self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and patience. Recognize that mistakes and setbacks are part of the human experience, and use them as opportunities for growth rather than self-criticism. 6. Engage in journaling. Writing down emotional experiences can provide clarity and insight. Journaling helps individuals process their feelings, identify patterns, and track their progress in emotional control. 7. Seek connection. Sharing emotions with trusted individuals can alleviate their intensity. Open and honest communication fosters understanding and strengthens relationships. The power of breathwork. Rishi also emphasized the importance of breathwork. Simple practices like deep diaphragmatic breathing can instantly calm the nervous system, creating a space for rational thought amidst emotional storms. By focusing on slow, steady breaths, individuals can anchor themselves in the present moment and regain control over their reactions. Rishi's legacy, a lifelong journey. As the years passed, Rishi's hermitage became a sanctuary for emotional healing. His teachings emphasized that mastering emotions is a lifelong journey requiring patience, resilience, and compassion. Rishi's legacy reminds us that the power to control emotions lies within each of us. Rishi's wisdom inspired a movement. His disciples established centers across the land, spreading his teachings far and wide. These centers became havens for those seeking emotional balance and personal growth, embodying Rishi's vision of a harmonious and emotionally aware society. Through their dedication, his legacy lives on, offering timeless guidance to future generations. 7. Conclusion: Lessons for modern life. Rishi's story is a testament to the transformative potential of emotional mastery. By observing, understanding, and befriending our emotions, we can harness their energy for personal growth and positive change. In the words of Rishi, the true mastery lies not in suppressing emotions, but in finding peace within their ebb and flow. May we all strive to embrace our emotions with the same wisdom and serenity, creating a life of balance and harmony. Expanded insights, stories, lessons, and personal growth. To bring Rishi's story closer to our lives, let's delve deeper into relatable modern contexts. A corporate leader's challenge. Imagine a CEO navigating the pressures of running a large organization. By applying Rishi's techniques, this leader can remain calm during crises, fostering a positive work environment. A parenting with emotional awareness. Parents often struggle with frustration when managing children. Rishi's lessons teach them to pause, breathe, and approach situations with empathy, strengthening family bonds. Overcoming social anxiety. In an age of social media, many feel overwhelmed by comparison. Practicing mindfulness and self-compassion can help individuals embrace their uniqueness without judgment. Artists seeking inspiration. Creatives often face emotional highs and lows. Using Rishi's methods, they can channel their emotions into art, transforming turmoil into masterpieces. These applications illustrate that emotional mastery is not confined to the hermitage, but is vital in every aspect of life. Final reflections. Empowering the reader. As you embark on your journey toward emotional mastery, remember that it is a process. Embrace your emotions as teachers and allies. Reflect on Rishi's wisdom and make it a part of your daily life. With practice, you will find that the path to inner peace and emotional control lies within you.